What is up, everybody? Jersey here from windowcleaner.com, and I am here with the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Beard himself, Alex.
Hello. What's up?
I have to just introduce you as the most awesome beard in the industry right now. And I'm sorry to Mike Nichols. I'm sorry. Sorry to Luke. Luke's been MIA, so it's a little bit. He's off the grid right now. So you win best beard.
Thank you. This thing's on its last days, so
you got your winter warmth. That's all.
don't get too hooked.
Yeah, right. What's up? First one in the room is Bobby Walker. Today's question, just to get people talking.
First one.
Check in. Where are you from, and what's your favorite snack food? So if you see weird comments, that's why. But Bobby just said that he's in Orlando, which if you watch Bobby's highlight reel, you know that for sure. And anything with extra gluten, that's right. I mean, anything that you can, anything snack food wise with gluten is awesome. Cake, donuts. See, now I'm gonna be hungry. It's lunchtime, so now we're hungry.
I only ever get hungry for a snack like late night after dinner. Kids are in bed. I'm just sitting down. Like I could go for something really bad right now.
Really?
Really bad.
See, I have like intermittent fasting, so I don't eat after dinner. So like my brain's so turned off of that, I just don't ever get hungry at night.
I'm gonna start sending you pictures now of food.
Here's something
late at night.
Watching this is a true story. This is before I even worked here. I was doing a weigh-off competition with Chris, your brother.
Oh yeah,
and a bunch of other people. All of a sudden, at night, pizzas kept showing up. Like my doorbell rang and there's a pizza guy. We're like, nope, sorry, we didn't order pizza. He's like, that's paid for. This is the address. It's from a Chris. And I'm like, he did it like 4 days in a row because every day I kept increasing the tip amount. I'm like, $10, $20, like $35. Guys, I loved it. I'm like, I'm not eating the things. My family's eating them, but
I remember when Chris started seeing that. He's like, oh, Josh just tipped the pizza guy $50.
It got him to stop sending me pizzas, that's for sure.
Man, someone could send me pizzas any day or time. I would eat the pizza.
Yeah, I know.
No question.
So good.
No question asked.
I know. Well, what's up, Marvin? Snyder said that he's in Central PA. Super warm this time of year up there in PA. And apple. Oh, apples. That's your favorite snack food? That's crazy. You're so – I actually envy you that that's your favorite snack food because that's like –
keeps the doctor away.
Oh my gosh, that's totally good. But if you didn't, I'm eating keto now, so I don't eat apples. I can't eat like sugars and all that fun stuff. So it doesn't even sound good, man. But anyway,
Chris said you're super skinny.
What's that?
Chris said you're super skinny.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
You're gonna waste away by August?
Well, I see. You know what happens is when people lose weight, but they don't have like muscle mass, they look like they're like sick. They have that like cancery look. I don't want that, so I'm trying to stay like that's the mass so people don't think I'm sick.
Got to get some sun. That's key. Make sure you get enough sun.
You can see I haven't gotten it in a while. Yeah.
No, same here.
But anyway, if you guys are watching, do check in. It's a fun question to know your snack food. Any snack foods are, I think, what Alex likes there. But it's something just to kind of get you guys engaged here. If you have questions, certainly ask us. We do this every Tuesday and Thursday, so it goes way better if you guys actually talk with us.
Yes,
definitely.
Josh and I can chit-chat and shoot the poo by ourselves anytime.
Yeah. One thing that I'm not wearing now. Yeah, because
underwear?
It's cold is the WCR shirt.
The new shirts.
Which, by the way, this one has dog slobber on it because I just dropped it before we started. But if you want the shirt, what's up, by the way, to Jacob Dell? What's going on, man? Answer the question. Where are you from? What's your favorite snack food? I didn't see that either. Nice. I like
Chris Cartwright stopped by this morning, picked up some swag on the way out the door.
Nice. By the way, if you're putting an order in, order up some swag because you post pictures with you wearing the swag, and you're instantly going to get some reshares from all of us. And maybe in the future, if we do competitions or something, that may come up also. But it's awesome just to post stuff. Like we obviously wear all of the different logoed gear. But guys, buy it if you can. Drink your adult beverages out of a WCR glass and Instagram.
This is me trying to keep up with Frank Rave.
You're not gonna keep up.
Look at all those swag glasses. This is only like one portion of them.
That's so awesome. By the way, it is because of you that I want a kegerator in my house, by the way. I still haven't gotten one, but I keep forgetting how awesome.
When's your birthday?
June.
Maybe I'll get you a kegerator.
There you go. Window Joe, what's going on, man? By the way, said Grizzly Adams did have a beard. So it's true.
Allegedly.
It's your favorite thing to say, by the way.
Speaking of Grizzly Adams, man, I'm getting bears in my backyard already.
Are you?
Yeah, it's cold up here, but man, these stupid bears are out moping around the woods.
Are they all just young yearling style, like younger bears, or is it just really warming up that much?
Yeah, the ones I've seen aren't that big. Just kind of moping around in the woods. I got to throw stuff at them to keep them away from the dog.
Yeah, no kidding. They're all like groggy and like they don't get caught.
Yeah,
just, like,
I watched one like all day on Sunday, just so slowly, just like over here, sat down over there, sat down over here.
Do you know how like tired you'd be if you just slept for a couple months? You wake up like, oh, I'm not ready for this. It's too cold out here.
So hungry.
Yeah, I haven't eaten in months. I tell you. Window Joe said Long Island and pizza as his favorite. And Fabulous said that he used to get swag. Well, maybe it's not good for the brand if Thad Eckhoff's running around with the clothes on.
You're talking to the wrong guy, Thad. You've never mentioned anything to me.
Yeah, see, he comes on, but if anybody doesn't know, Mr. Fabulous Thad Eckhoff, by the way, he is the mastermind behind the Huge Convention. Go to www.thehugeconvention.com and get tickets. Get your hotel. Get all that stuff. I know it's coming up, and it seems like it's a ways away, but you got to check it out. Brad,
and doing it now will get you committed. Get that room.
Ribs are his favorite snack. That's a first one. I haven't heard that.
I've never heard of ribs as a snack.
I haven't either, but it's awesome. I feel like I've done my whole life wrong. Well, so let's talk about this. So as far as what we see across the country, we can tell when people start to get busy because we get busy before people really kind of start to get, and we're nationwide. So where is the hot spots right now? Like what states are hot right now? Florida, of course, that's cheating because of all the snowbirds. Like they're busy this time of year.
Starting to get Texas coming alive. I know Texas is a giant state, so obviously it's not going to be the same like a state like New Jersey. It's so small and the weather flips. So Texas, starting to get a lot more inquiries and orders going out to Texas right now.
Nice. Texas is one of the first ones to go, and I really do think it's one of the last ones to go too. Their winter season is very, very small just because Texas is probably big on the snowbird side of it because of the temperature, but they're not known for that. So I feel like it's just more regulated kind of temperature. So
totally.
Yeah. If you're from Texas, tell us what your thoughts are if it's busy or not or whatever. This slowly starts. So we had maybe 2 weeks ago. For us, it just seemed like everything was like this big kind of boost that everybody was starting to get busy, and then it kind of went back to this time of year, pretty average. What do you think that all was about? Like, what do you think contributed to that?
I think a lot of property managers and building owners started getting, like, they got their budget, so they started farming out quotes. So a few quotes were landed. And end of the month stuff, the end of the month always ramps up and then it kind of dives back down. Yeah,
that's really, we got to remember it's still February. As much as we want it to be, not February, it is, it's just slow. Like I said, in Wisconsin, we don't have houses really start back until April, sometimes May, depending on how late the season goes. So we still have time, but the big thing right now is planning. And I just talked about that yesterday. Like planning is huge because we don't know. It may turn 60, 70 in a week or two. and now all of a sudden we're all scrambling to try to figure it all out.
Yeah, because just like that, the phone rings and you're busy.
Yeah. So if you don't get the stuff printed, you got stuff printed, you're going to do EDDM, you're going to do door hangers or flyers or any of that stuff, you have to get that all together now so that when that first call happens, first thing to do in spring, the first day that you can see a week of 60, 70-degree weather and people are calling you like crazy, that's when you go to the post office that day with your EDDM and drop it all off.
Yeah.
You know?
And people are ordering like crazy. This service is really doing well right now. People are extremely happy. Steve and Jillian are great to work with, and they're making it really, really easy for you.
Yeah, it's fast printing. They're super nice to deal with, and they know the industry. Like, they don't necessarily only deal in our industry, but they super specialize more than any other printing company does in our industry. So they get it. He's been part of the industry for so long that he gets it. You know, it's nice to be able to talk to somebody that gets it.
Yeah, he understands our customers and he understands you guys, gets the needs. He knows when there's a sense of urgency and they can really handle things for you.
Yeah, super nice. So if you guys are checking out any of the printing services, go on to windowcleaner.com, search in the store, you'll see all of it there, plus templates. If you're a WCRA, PWA member, just search out the templates. The templates are awesome. They are free to members once you're a member, and then you can edit them yourselves. They're PSD files, so you can take them and Photoshop them, or we even have an editing service that is available too. So if it's something that you guys want to have us edit, we can do that also.
Extremely affordable.
It is because, a lot of the stuff is so laid out. All you're doing is changing phone numbers, logos and stuff, and they can have it back to you, I think, usually in like 24 hours. They can usually edit, and depending again what day it is, but it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, and you can get Steve and Jillian on live chat. So if you're on the website and you have a print question, just hop on, ask a question. We'll connect you, and they'll make things happen.
Yeah, it's awesome. They're super cool to deal with. But anyway, that's print. Do we have any products that we're talking about today? By the way, if you guys are watching and you want to see something, like always, comment in the comments if you want to see something, and Alex will do the warehouse sprint to go get it.
The shuffle. I have two things I want to get rid of. I have two scratch and dent items, one of which is a Aztec screen washer. This one I think went out in shipping and it was lost. And it was missing for like 2 months, and then it just showed up. FedEx found it and sent it back. So it's really fine. There's, a little bit of wear on the legs. I think then it was used for photos and stuff, but
yeah,
I mean, it's as good as new. I'll definitely discount it a couple of bucks, but everything's here. Everything's included and everything's in working order.
Yeah. If you guys don't know too about shipping, stuff like this happens so often. We ship, millions and millions of dollars worth of stuff every year, and stuff just disappears. There's got to be some like amazing warehouse somewhere with this stuff, because this thing disappears. Somebody says they never got it. We put a claim in with FedEx, and we send them out a new one, and then all of a sudden it shows back up. It's crazy.
Yeah, and real quick while we're talking about this, granted this is upside down. This is how you set your legs up. Look at the little arrow Jared puts on there.
Oh, nice.
There's a bracket right here. The leg sits on the bracket, so it's not wobbly.
Yeah,
not nearly as wobbly as some of them we've seen, where people are like, no matter what I put my foot on it, it's just going all over the place.
Yeah,
super sturdy, super simple.
Nice.
So yeah, PM me if you're interested in saving a few bucks on that. And I have a scratch and dent 40.
Ooh.
3K.
Nice.
PM me.
What's the deal with that one? You got a backstory
on it? That one.
Or do you not remember the backstory?
No. That one was a lady ordered a Zero Pure, excuse me, and a pole, and said, I have this giant project I have to do, and ordered it right before the giant project needed to be done. It got there like while they were starting the giant project, attempted to learn how to use it on the job, screamed and cried and said it didn't work, and said they were going to do a chargeback. So I was like, I'll just take it back and give you a small refund. So that's what happened.
Ugh.
There it is.
People, I don't get it. If you're going to learn a new technology, yes, it looks simple once you know what it is, but you got to figure it out. It's like,
So it was literally used once. All the sections were pulled apart, cleaned, waxed up, new clamps on it, there's a new brush on it, hose, all that stuff.
nice. If you want some scratch and dent swag, call Alex. He's at the office, or jump on live chat here. He'll be able to talk you through it too.
Got a few little things.
Yeah.
Just got to get rid of stuff.
Nice. It's that time of year cleaning out. I posted a picture of the warehouse, and there was even a couple empty shelves. Like, stuff is just ramping up for the new incoming. This is,
well, yeah, that's it.
Don't understand that before we get busy, that's just shipments and skids and pallets worth of stuff that we're placing. That's the time of year for us. So we just have to restock on everything.
Yeah, and we just added 40% more shelving in here. So it's filling up. We had yesterday, we had 9 more Zero Pures show up. We had an Ederay pallet come in. Friday, we had Ederay, Unger, and Mormon all hit on the same day. We had a whole big shipment of Titan products come in. Oh, speaking of which, Titan come in Thursday too. So yeah, totally ramping up. Getting our EcoChem order placed this week. Getting more Windsol placed this week for window and awning care.
Yeah, it's awesome. Busy for you guys, and I think we even pull on even more. Which, by the way, people don't understand this, but just the location that you're at, we're running, was it 12, 15 people, I think, there with everybody? I mean, all the departments are there, though, too. We have, obviously, everything from IT to graphic designing in-house, shippers, and all that stuff. So there's a lot of people that work behind the scenes.
Yeah, there's 10 people in this building right now. And then there's you, John, Jordy.
We have offsite IT there, too, with Nick. I mean, there's a lot of people that make it look like there's not a lot of people. So thanks for all those. But there is a question here by Edivaldo. I butchered it. I'm sorry. It said, what's the best water system kit to get started? And that is an awesome question that's probably up there in the top 3 questions that we hear most common, but there's questions that go along with it. We need to know what your water quality is. If you don't know that, all we need is your zip code, and we can pull that up. I can tell you best-selling wise, if you're going RODI, it would be probably the Zero Pure with the Zero Pro Basic, or the Micro line is another super, super popular one. Now you can get as crazy as you want. Price-wise, we have an $18,000 pure water trailer if you really want it, right? So you can go as crazy as you want, but you don't have to. That setup, you can get the pole and system with all the hoses, TDS meters, everything for under $3,000. So,
or if you just need a simple DI system, you're under $900.
Yeah,
out the door working.
But there's his code. He just put in his zip code. We're gonna go ahead and look that here, and we'll let you know in just a second. But that's super, super common for that one. It's awesome that you're getting into it, though. Like Bobby just said, too, he said, if you can't figure out the water fed pole, I feel bad for you. It's one of those things that everybody says it's so easy, and it is once you know it. But if I handed you a squeegee, you've never cleaned a window ever, and I handed you a squeegee and a scrubber, it's going to look like a dog sneezed on the window. It just is.
Yep.
Right? It's just like that with water fed. Like, it's super, super easy. You have to understand the process and get to use it. So,
but you can master water fed pole work. I don't even want to say master. You can comprehend and get good quality results 10 times faster than you can with a squeegee.
You can. I say so. This is just my own personal beliefs, I guess. But I can put a water fed pole in somebody's hand and have them making efficiency, like making the amount of money that they should, in an hour. Whereas when we start a new window cleaner, it takes 4 to 6 weeks before we let them on their own. That's huge. That's huge. You can get a temp if you have a big project with the water fed, put it in their hands, show them the basics, which, by the way, I have a video on YouTube. It's 2 minutes long, just shows you the basics. Understand that part of it, and now all of a sudden they're making you money. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
3820.
I've already got it. 178 ppm.
Yeah, you're a little bit on the hard side. I'd probably go with an RODI if you're going to be using it a lot, for sure. Again, if you want to kind of jump into a DI and pay more for the resin, it's totally possible. You're not crazy, crazy high, but you're definitely in a hard water area.
Yeah, and this is what I tell people when you're on the fence like that 100 to 150, 170 parts per million, you can still invest in a good quality water-fed pole and a cheap filtration system. Start with that DI tank, because the DI tank, out of the whole grand scheme of things, is only like $250. Most of that money, when you're going for a lower package, is towards the pole. So you can get a good quality pole. Use that DI tank. Understand how to get good results. Get comfortable with it. And then you can always upgrade your filtration system, because that's the bulk. That's the biggest expense when you're talking pole system. Then the system is way more expensive than the already. So understand, get comfortable with a standard DI system. You can always upgrade that filtration system, and you've still got a good quality pole.
Yeah, exactly. And that pole will always be with you. I mean, you can have a pole forever, even change out a brush if you need to. If a section breaks 5 years down the road, you can change that out. Super, super easy. Jacob Dell did have a good question. He said, how about scratch and sniff stickers? If we could figure out how to make them smell like Dawn, we'd totally send them out. But as of now, we haven't quite figured that one out. But Jeff, what's going on from the UK, from a flooded UK? What's up, man? I hope everything is good, and I hope the water recedes pretty darn quick.
Yeah, I've heard that there's been a lot of rain, like a lot of rain.
Yeah, like enough rain that we know about it here.
Yeah.
Mike Nichols said, "Is that beard photoshopped?" It's just
the tracking is great if it is.
And then it has like the little I'm distinguished gray patches in there, but they're even. You could have the Bobby Walker where he's got just white under one nostril, which is super awkward for all his conversations.
It's cool.
But Mike Nichols just said that he loves the TDS of 50. Yeah, I am in an area that I'm running anywhere from 44 to 53 for TDS right out of the tap. So pretty crazy.
Very cool. Not here. Hard as hell up here.
Yeah, I know. Well, Wisconsin was too. I didn't see anything under 250 ever when I was in Wisconsin, and we had them upwards of 450, something like that. So
yeah.
Edivaldo, yes, I put the email down below. It's jersey@windowcleaner.com. Definitely let me know. Shoot me a text. All that fun stuff, and my number's on the screen also if you want to text me or call me.
And I already sent you a PM. So
there you go. And he's already captured in that. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. I have to send you the little snake emoji now. That's what I gotta do. Kevin just said that there's a lot to getting the custom feel to a waterfed pole type of pole, brushes, accessory. If you don't like something at first, just play with the customizing. That's really it. And everybody does this. I do the same thing where I buy something. I would this is my forever fill in the blank. The last I bought a new bike last spring, and I'm I just got to do so much research that this is the last bike I'm ever gonna buy. And then throughout the year, I bought, another, a bunch of new stuff for that bike that I changed out already. So it's one of those things that even when you think it's going to be the last time, this is not the last waterfed pole you're going to have. And the only way that you know what you like, doesn't matter what I say or what Alex says, it's what you like. The only way to try that
well, it's just like anything else, like you said with the bike, or whether if you're into collecting knives or guns or whatever, any kind of tool or toy. Once you get into it, you start doing a little bit of research. Oh, look at this. But this guy's got that. I'm going to put one of those on there and add to this. And what if I want to be able to accomplish X, Y, and Z? It's always expanding, and the technology is still changing.
I'm going to go out there on a limb, too, and say that the only thing that I like on a waterfed, because there's lots of gadgets and things, but is the bronze wool attachment with a univalve. And that's pretty much, with the hybrid brush that'll come on that, that's pretty much my go-to right there. I'm not really a rinse bar fan. I know a lot of people are. What else would you put on there if you are making your perfect pole? What do you have on there?
Definitely a rinse bar.
So you're a rinse bar fan. See, this is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, definitely rinse bar. Absolutely the univalve. And depends on the situation, bronze wool.
Yeah. What do you like the rinse bar so much? You're just a water hog? You like to have the flow, or do you like it in case you need it for hydrophobic?
I'm very wasteful.
You're watering the grass.
To me, it makes sense having water-fed, poled hydrophobic glass, knowing how that can slow you down. and the poor results you can get, I'd rather just cover it, drench it, and move on.
Would you rather have a rinse bar over fan jets?
Oh yeah.
Really? Ooh, okay.
Never like fan jets.
Really? See, I'm if you got a Tucker brush with fan and pencils both in the same one where you can change it, that's the only thing that I would say would even up that package. But rinse bar, I don't know. I just feel like my rinse bar is always hitting on the top. Personal feel. But there you go.
Yeah.
The only way to find out what you like too is not to read all the comments on Facebook. That's great for research, but sometimes people get confused about what is opinion and what is fact. Like, the fact is Alex thinks the rinse bar is the best option, but that's opinion, not fact, because obviously it's feel, you know.
And they're both cheap. You know, $40 for a rinse bar. A set of jets is $15. Or if you have a brush, a Tucker brush, all you need is another T-fitting, and you can cut some tubing off your pole. You're not going to miss a total of this much tubing. You don't need a lot.
Yeah.
And you just tap them in with a hammer.
Yeah.
Put the barbs on and move. $15.
We're not like say auto body or something where you want a new spray booth and it's thousands of dollars. In our industry, if you want to try a new handle, it's like $20. Like if you want to try a different channel, it's like $15. Like if you want to try a new brush, worst case scenario, you're talking about $100 for a decked out brush, you know. So try them all. I mean, obviously you're new too. Talking to Edivaldo, that you're new, so you don't need to necessarily try everything all at one time unless you got the cheddar for that. But throughout time, everybody that's watching, just try stuff, you know. Check it out.
Yep.
Go to the conventions and things so you can see it, but try it out for yourself.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
Well, cool.
Josh, the convention. You mentioned the convention.
Yes, it's right around the corner. It's so stinking close that getting excited. Again, I don't actually have my tickets and all that stuff booked yet, but as soon as I do, that's when it's real. That's when it's happening. And it's done so fast. Like it's a thing you look forward to all year, and then when it happens, it's like end of the year. All right. And it's August.
That's it. That's all. Hit me up about these scratch and dent screen washer or this 40-foot 3K. And
jump.
Make a deal. Make a deal.
Yeah, you're lagging, so I don't mean to keep jumping over you there. But if you want to talk to him too and you don't want to call because for whatever reason, jump onto windowcleaner.com in the bottom right-hand corner, either on mobile or on a desktop, and it'll have a little kind of help you bubble. Click that, type it in, and you're talking with Alex. He's real. We're all real all the way up until 11 o'clock East Coast time tonight. Ask away. He'd be able to help you. And contrary to popular belief, Alex is a really nice guy. I mean, he's the nicer of the two brothers, I would say.
Whoa.
Chris is on a plane right now. He's not.
Where is that guy?
He can't see or hear us, so that's okay. No, but really, that's what we're here for. We're here to help. You know, a lot of people kind of are shocked by that too, that we go through and do so much helping, but everybody can sell a product. We try to sell an experience, try to sell you that help, the knowledge. You know, with all of our staff put together, we have probably 50 to 100 years worth of experience. I guess I've never done the math, but you got to think you've been doing it since you were 16, right? 15. That
20 years.
Alex is like at least in his 20s now. So that's pretty
21.
21. No, but thanks guys for everything. By the way, if you haven't checked it out, definitely check out WCR Nation, the Window Cleaners podcast. If you haven't yet, down at the bottom on the screen is all of the follows also for Instagram and Facebook. We also do something on the opposite days when me and Alex do. That is just a nice kind of morning meeting, if you will. So definitely check that out. And we'll go ahead and see you guys again in 2 days. So thanks for hanging out.
Bye-bye.